Hey folks, welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We are here on location at J&K Security Solutions at their model smart home. We're really excited to talk to those folks later on in the program, but first, you should recognize at least two of these four faces here. We're joined now by Chris Pramas and John Mankowski from Accu-Clime Mechanical Services. How are you guys?
Good to see you again,
Thanks for
Justin.
having us back.
Yeah, absolutely. And you brought some guests with you today. This is Dan and Tricia Stearns. Welcome, guys.
Hi.
Hi, thank you.
So you guys, it's your first time on TV?
Yes.
Glad to have you on Wisconsin Family.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about yourselves, first of all. Give viewers a little bit of background of where you come from, and because you're customers of Accu-Clime. And you're going to talk to us a little bit about how they've worked with you in the past, how you've worked with them. So give us a little bit of background of where you guys come from. What do you do for professions?
I'm a graphic artist, and I work for a software company in user experience.
Okay, excellent.
I'm a copywriter, and I work for a supplement company doing research and marketing writing.
Great, good for you. Now you've worked with Accu-Clime for about 4 years now, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and with so many different contractors on the market, can you tell us what's kept you loyal to these guys for the past 4 years, other than their good looks?
Charming personality.
Definitely the service.
Okay.
We've always done a great job and gone above and beyond. Whenever we've called and needed them to come out, there's been no question whatsoever, and their response is timely and just they've been great to work with.
Yeah, they answer their phone.
Yes, which helps. That's a good first step.
With a warm body.
Yeah.
An actual voice.
Answering
That's
machine
right.
there.
There's a real person there.
There's a real person on the other end. So can you give specific examples of how you worked with them in the past? What have you called them for?
Well, one very recent example was a condenser pump. I'm not sure what you call
That was
it.
a condensate pump.
Condensate pump went out.
Condensate.
It was old to begin with.
Okay.
And it went out, and first thing we noticed was a bit of water on the basement floor. And then I called Accu-Clime, and I thought, I think I need someone to come out here and take a look at this. Well, John was in town anyway. He was in town for his daughter's swim meet.
Sure.
I got a hold of, he called me back, and he said, I can stop out there and take a look.
Right.
And said, how handy are you at fixing this? And I said, I don't know. But he went out and actually picked up the part.
Okay.
And it came back between his daughter's swim meets.
All right.
And stopped by and then showed me how to set it up. And we would have been there most of the day, otherwise, if not longer, trying to figure that out on our own.
Sure.
So he stopped by, helped us set it up, got it going again, and was working great and still working great.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Now, to me, if I saw something like that, I wouldn't even think, I should probably try to do this myself.
Right.
Ever.
Normally, I don't.
Well, that doesn't seem right. Water on the basement
Yes.
floor. So you'd recommend them as a trusted contractor?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome.
They've always gone above and beyond, and they just do a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. So, John, I'm going to turn to you for a second. People are always trying to save money. There's a lot of do-it-yourselfers out there, but there's also some deals that you have coming up, I understand. But what kind of rebates are out there? If I wanted to replace my existing furnace or air conditioner.
Well, Lennox has got a good program going right now. They have up to $1,700 back in manufacturer rebates.
Wow.
That come back in the mail through you. Focus on Energy, if you put in the right system and use a smart thermostat now, that rebate's gone from $250 to $300. And the real exciting thing is the 25C tax credit has come back. And you can retroactive that all the way back to 2012. So if you've done a furnace air conditioner and exceeds 18 SEER back before 2012, you can get up to about $500 back on that.
Wow. So all in all, I'm trying to kind of keep track in my head. That's close to $3,000, it sounds
That is, but one thing you want to make sure with the 25C, talk to your accountant about
Sure,
it, because those folks are the professionals and they can make sure it's filed properly.
Sure. Wow. So $1,700, up to $1,700 that Lennox alone is willing to give on rebates.
Lennox will give you 17, and then Focus on Energy out of Wisconsin here obviously will give you another 300.
Focus on Energy. Great. And Chris, what should those of us who like to do it ourselves start thinking about? What should we be thinking about now that spring is here?
Well, you can always, rinse down your outdoor unit.
Okay.
Get some of that leftover pollen or something that may have been
Sure.
on the system from the end of the season last year. I think we had a bad cottonwood season last year.
Okay.
Change that filter. That's got to be done regularly.
That is your
depending on
lifeblood.
the type- It is. Depending on the type of filter, it can actually need to be changed as much as once a month.
And you're talking about the filter that's in our
The air filter,
the
yep.
air filter inside,
Correct.
basement or whatever, wherever our furnace is.
Correct. Before you start an air conditioner up, just make sure you've taken the top off of it. If some people wrap it up each season, we've had a couple of service calls with that. Take that cover off, the top off.
Yeah.
Make sure the circuit breaker's turned on. And when you first turn it on, make sure there's no funny noises. Change the filter if it needs to be done.
Sure.
And and then give us a call and get a real tune-up scheduled.
Sure.
But at least you're up and running.
And you mentioned rinsing it out. I didn't know that was even possible. So you
Well-
can actually rinse out your air conditioner?
Well, if you can see the bare coil, what you want to do is make sure the system's turned off, and just take a hose and a very soft spray nozzle. You don't want to spray it at
No
hard.
power washing.
Exactly, right. And what you want to do is just kind of rinse the edge off, spraying downward, just the outside edge, and that will take care of any cottonwood or anything like that, pollen, at least give it a rinse.
Sure.
And then when we would come out, if it needed to be actually cleaned,
Sure.
where we use a safe chemical for the environment, and then we actually wash it off with better pressure and stuff like that, take it apart, clean it,
Got it.
and
Okay.
that if that needs to be done. But we were able to check that via the pressures and things when we do our tune-up.
Yeah, absolutely. So rinsing is not a replacement for a real tune-up or cleaning. Or
No,
that's
not
just
at all.
Right.
That's
Okay.
essentially cleaning off the coil to get all the dust and dirt from the winter
Okay,
off of it.
excellent. But a good tune-up is always something that's in order. So,
Absolutely.
all
You
right.
change the oil in your car.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
John and Chris from Accu-Clime Mechanical Services, thank you so much for joining us. And Dan and Tricia, thank you so much for joining us today. It was good to have you with us.
Thanks.
Thanks for having
Thanks for having
us.
us.
Don't go away. There's more Wisconsin Family coming up right after this. Stick around.